Barca fans, we need to talk. Our team this season hasn't had the best possible start, and I'm sure you're all thinking the same thing. In this video, we are going to go over the problems that we have at the club this season. I am your host, Dan, and this is Barca Latest. I have been away for a bit, but now I am back with a new mission to bring you the real stories behind the news and all the drama. Right now, we are sitting second in La Liga, which on the look of it, you may turn and say that isn't too bad, which indeed I do agree. However, just because we are in second place doesn't mean we deserve to be there. Honestly, the way we have played has been shocking this season. Last season, when we went out on the pitch, we didn't care who our opponents were. We knew that we'd outscore them. You could almost sense that the other team feared Barca, which automatically gave our team the upper hand. This season, we have struggled a couple of times in matches against low-end oppositions, who last year we would have beat 5-0. Just on Saturday, we struggled against Girona, who is in last place in La Liga. We just scraped a victory with Araujo scoring in the 93rd minute to win 2-1, which I don't know for you, but for me, that isn't good enough. This is last place Girona we're talking about, not Real Madrid. Right, we ask ourselves why we can't play like last season. Well, the easy answer would be the players have so many games, so we keep getting our players injured. The problem is, this isn't the case. Sure, we are playing more games, however, we aren't the only team. All teams around Europe are in the same situation. Why aren't they affected by the amount of games, you may ask? Well, the easy answer is the summer transfer window. Our summer transfer window was appalling. We needed to strengthen certain areas in the squad, and we didn't. I know we were going through a financial crisis, but that is still not a good enough reason for bringing absolutely no one in when you're letting go of our key players. For example, look at the Inigo Martinez situation. He was our starting centre-back alongside Pau Kubasi, and they worked so well together, keeping Hansi Flick's high line in function and catching out all the attackers all the time. He was perfect for the system. However, because our club isn't run right, what did we do? We let him go. This isn't fair on him, Hansi Flick, the team, and us fans. Yes, I know you said in an interview that you wanted to leave because you felt like you couldn't play another full season, but that was a load of garbage in my opinion, and we all know that. Hansi Flick could have used him for the most important games and rotated him for the less important games. The problem also is that Inigo left and we didn't bring anybody else to replace him, and the other centre backs at the club cannot do the job he did at centre back. Another issue we need to address are number 9. Yes, Lewandowski has been great for us so far, however he is 37 years old, and although he is in great shape, he is well past his prime footballing years, and we cannot take this lightly because we want to be at the pinnacle of European football and bring the Champions League back to Barcelona. I know we have Ferran Torres, and I am not saying he's a bad player, however he's not a typical number 9, and that's what we need. We need an in and out goal scorer if we want to be the best. We have also seen Hansi Flick not be too happy with the players. He has often said that the players aren't giving 100% on the pitch and aren't pressing with the same intensity as last season, which is a big problem because if we are not pressing with the same intensity, we are giving our opponents more time on the ball. Hence, it is more easy to get in behind our high line and score. However, we did have a game yesterday and we destroyed Olympiacos. Yesterday, we looked like the Barca from last season, and that's what we all want to see. We had Fermin Lopez with his first hat-trick of his career, and to display that performance on a Champions League night is definitely special. And I tell you what, this will also make Dani Olmo want to wake up if he'd like a chance back into the starting lineup, because if Fermin continues this form, that won't happen anytime soon. We also had Lamine Yamal scoring a penalty and a double for Rashford, who has done a great job so far. Let's hope he continues this form. In the end, we ended up winning 6-1 and got the job done. Let's hope we keep this form from now on and that this is a turning point in the season, because let's not forget we have an El Clasico at the weekend. If you're a Barca fan like myself, make sure to let me know what you think in the comments. If you agree with what I've brought up as issues for our club, or if you disagree, please let me know. As always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.